Don't know. Exit. And of course, let me know how volumes are and all that stuff, and I'll make adjustments. Ooh, that was that was embarrassing. The artwork is pretty. I really, really enjoy it. It's super. I love monochrome style art, and being a game like that is really awesome. And the style, like the stylization's really nice too. Oh, it's lost in the grass. Just hanging. Loving life. It's all good. Maribel. Friend? Zifrin? Sorry if I butcher names. I'm just going phonetically. Zifrin? Good morning! Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face up against the king. You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep, sleep, sweet embrace calls for you. Your eyes close again. I mean, same. I can never wake up. You're still half asleep, aren't you? You make a grumbling sound. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? You yawn so hard your jaw cracks. Oh god, been there. You are having such a nice rest, too. Ugh. You can't spend the rest of your day sleeping. That would be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Sifrin. You have a country to save. Isn't that always the truth? You can use the left joystick to move around. Whee! Actually, I'm going to use the D-pad because it doesn't have an angle to the joystick direction. So we can't move like in angles, only up, down, left, right. So I think the D-pad's probably going to be a little more comfortable. Whee! Maybe, we'll see. I just like games that let me use a controller. As somebody who has chronic pain in their hands and stuff, it just makes that so much nicer. Sifrin! You're up. You sure are. Hey, Maya. Myra? Hey, Myra. Hey, Sifrin! So, how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see. A certain someone woke me up. Completely average. Solid 9. I say it's solid 9. Ha, solid 9. Is it not a 10 because the finish could have used some work? We'll do better next time. Next time, I promise. I'll let you sleep in. So we could get the elusive 10 out of 10 score. Oh god. What I would do for a solid 5 out of 10 nap at this rate. Oh wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king. So I felt like it could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? I mean, I'm on board. Sleep? Yes. Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? How is it different from what you usually do. Well, okay. You think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry. I was trying to find something to do tonight, but that's all I could think of. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? Maybe we should forget about it. Oh no. Your lack of enthusiasm made Mirabelle upset. Come to fix it. No. I think it's fun. Let's do it. Are you sure? Alright then. So if we're gonna do it, let everyone know. I don't think I could convince everyone. God, we're being forced to do this whole thing? Are we gonna plan it next too? Well, you kinda have to now. Of course, Myra. Yes, Myra. There we go. Okay. Let me think. Madame Odell should be shop buying items. I'm terrible at names. If they're not like super generic or like I don't know them. Odell should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east. And Isabel is at the favored tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of town, right past the broken bridge. So you can tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? No. I always remember things. Probably not. Yeah. Well, unrelated to your memory, there's a note with everyone's location, just in case you forgot. Yeah, smart. You got the reminder. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenir. You can check your souvenirs by going into your pockets. To access your pockets, open the menu by pressing the Y button. The menu contains your pockets, your equipment, and many other things. You can interact with most items in your pockets by pressing A. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come to talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the change God status too. Forget it. You wave goodbye. Oh, also, there's a lot of people to talk to and drawers to snoop inside around here. You can interact with people and objects by pressing the A button, standing in front of them. If you need to, you can always configure your button settings in the option menu. Whoa. Very fancy. But we get to see everybody, so that's fine. Controls, gamepad, yeah, we already did that. Oh, what's the visual? There was one that doesn't turn on. Oh, okay. Let's go. Hello. Nope. Yeah, I'm Bonnie. Wait, how do I get out of this? Oh, that button. I'm trying to talk to you. You. Nope. Nope. The bird chirps. Oh, in in Vongrad, they say birds go pew 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 pew. Do I have to like stand in front of them and talk? This person does not want to talk to me. I am trying to chat with you. Oh, jeez. Yo. I'm trying to talk to you. The bookcase is filled with a series of novels called The Curse of Chateau Cassel. You've seen Maribel read one issue, so you assume the series about romance, and also about terrible things happening to good people. I mean, that sounds alright. Can I talk to you? Oh, I can! Running one. Oof, look at you. So scrawny. Scrawny one. Did you know you can press X to run? You should give it a try sometime. Oh, and did you know you can turn on always run in your option menu? You can run all the time. Did you know? Did you know about this? Did you know pressing X make you run? Did you know you can run all the time by going into the option menu? Do you run? Do you like running? More of a lazy, take it easy time. I'm trying to answer. Disgusting. I mean, understandable. You look like you've never ran a day in your life. So you need to build up those muscles. Get fast, get swole, and press X and run. Rude. You may look scrawny, but you're definitely the fastest one out of your group. I think I have always run on, so we're good. We're good. We ain't gonna be no scrawny type. The sign says East Dormant, Clock Tower. How do we get to our pockets again? Alright, pockets. Nope. Pockets. Pockets. I'm trying to get into our pockets. Pocket. Pockets. For some reason the computer... Let me check something before we get like too much deeper into this game. Because for some reason the controller is working, but it is very confused. Like it's confused at what buttons I'm pressing. Oh, okay. I think this is better. There we go. Got it. Yes. This is it. Woo! Perfect. Perfect. Tutorial kid. Hey, you! The strange adult with a hat. My name is Tutorial Kid. Tutorial Kid has the name Agate sewn into her clothes. My mom says you're very strong and you're going to help save us all. But I need to challenge you to know your strength. So, let's play roll paper with scissors. Wi-Fi. I accept your challenge. Yeah, you know what? I accept it. Yeah. I can confirm the controller is working as it should. So definitely turn off Steam input because it was jacking everything up. All right, let's attack this kid. let's see here. Yay! Kixie! Thank you for resubscribing for 1 month. You've been subbed for 7 months. Congratulations. That's over a half a year. And also welcome. Siffrin time. Attack. Fight. Craft. You make a fist and present it for perusal. Okay. So, rock, paper, scissors. I'm really terrible at this. Let's go. Okay. Let's throw rock, I guess. No, wait. They might go for rock. Rock is a powerful attack. Let's go paper. You throw paper. Boom. Tutorial. Kid throws paper. Ooh. Oh. We both threw the same thing. That's a draw. Yeah, look. Looks like I shouldn't underestimate you. Okay, let's do it again. Rock, paper. Craft. Let's craft rock. Go for it. You throw rock. Ooh. The tutorial kid threw rock. Oh. We both throw rock. When we throw the same thing, that's a draw. Ho 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 ho. You are truly a powerful opponent. Okay, last round. Rock, paper. I like the lead up. You know what would be interesting, but maybe a pain. What is the suggestion? Or what is it? Let's craft. I feel like we gotta go paper. They're gonna go no, they're gonna go scissors. Because I think they're perusing the selection. So let's throw rock. Let's double down on rock. Oh yes. We have defeated this kid. The tutorial kid threw scissors. You threw rock? No, I threw scissors. Why this? According to the laws of the village, you have won. Rock, paper, scissors game. This was an intense battle. Thank you for fighting with me. You got one sweet tongue. You put it into your pocket. Now you know the basics of rock, paper, scissors. So you're invincible. Our training has come to an end. Farewell! Yeah, unfortunately that would have to be a Twitch thing. Like, I could So when I record this stuff on OBS, I have everything going into different channels. And so everything's a different channel. Like my voice is on a different channel than the game audio. So when I stream, it all just mashes them all together. But when I make videos, it separates them. So it keeps them separate when I do video stuff. But that I don't think that's available. That would be cool though. It would be a lot of work for Twitch. I don't think Twitch is good at that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't want to push them. But that would be a neat idea. Because there's been times where I just want to hear what the streamer's talking about more than like the music of the game or what's going on in the game. Especially like the talk show streams or streamers that talk a lot. I talk a lot. I talk too much. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much, way too much. That's probably for the best. There's probably a way to doing it in like audio settings. Oh, hello, lad. Sit down next to me. You can sit on benches and stools. You can sit on benches and stools by walking into them. Yes, I know. Just walk into them. Very intrusive. Intuitive. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's how we do it. This old man has given us the power. The power of benches. Some flowers, they smell like flowers. We've learned so much already. Isabella is probably at the tree. You shouldn't bother him. Better talk to Odell and Bonnie first. You also need to check the Change God statue. Just so you can tell Maribel that you did. What's this thing? Statues, big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others with bright smiles. A few are animated by craft, and one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The Change God, deity worshipped by all of the country of Valgarade, stands before you. I hope I'm saying these names right. You have trouble believing you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few months ago that you and Maribel, so much have happened since then. It was almost a year ago, now that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere, possessing immense craft power. He spread his curse across the country of Volgrad. I'm gonna keep saying it in different ways, and hopefully I land on the right way of saying it, and I'll be like, damn, that is the right way of saying this. Freezing in time, everything in its path. With Dormant's house of change in his control, he patiently waits, for he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory would be all but determined if not for Maribel. Your friend Maribel is the only survivor of the house of Dormant. After the king froze everyone inside in time and locked the gates, everyone says she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Volgrad. Pronouncing it differently every time is probably not the best way. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabella and Odell, trying to get the awards necessary to open the house's gate and defeat the king. You helped them defeat a particularly strong sadness, and seeing your strength, they asked you for your help. You had nothing better to do, so, why not? You decide to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. You saw a lot of that place. You saw a lot of the place, I will not say, cities during your travels. Some frozen, some not. And you did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Maribel kept going in honor of her father or something. Isabel came with her after Volgrad's defenders themselves refused to help. Odell came to satisfy curiosity of Volgrad And because she said, leaving the fates of the country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. I mean, same. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. You're here because there's nothing else for you to do. What else are you supposed to do except travel with him? I guess nap more? Once, Maribel asked you if you were okay following them onto a journey to save the country. She felt guilty, felt like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease, so you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest you could remember being. That's when she called you a bull-faced liar, and she was upset. You cringed just thinking about it. Truth be told, maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at the moment. But tomorrow, one way or the other, your journey will end. Cool? Let's get... Oh, you should believe something's very strongly at the Change God. That's how it works, right? Maribel and Isabel is Bella. Thought you before. Can't just ask for the things because the Change God belief considers this to be lazy. It's the Change God. Only pure beliefs and confidence in yourself will do, with the Change God only providing a little nudge. If anyone is lazy here, it must be the Change God, you think. Oh well, you believe strongly, or whatever, that your hits will be super hurt. That attacks against you will be super weak. That you'll be super fast. I kind of like the idea of defense. Let's go there. Best offense is a good defense. You win if you and your friends are the only ones left standing. You repeat under your breath. Super strong, super strong, super strong, super strong. You actually feel a little bit stronger. You pinch yourself. Ouch. Okay then. Not that much more powerful. Only I found that funny, I think. You and your friends' defense. I read that as you and your friends' death got a tiny bit better. Going to the Change God statue will boost one of your stats of your choice. You can also save your progress by praying at the Change God statue. You close your eyes. Cool. Cool. Oh, it's even. Alright, 6 it is. We couldn't do the middle. Oh well. Better luck next time. Wow. Okay. That's enough for today. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away, crossing it out from the reminder note. Whee! Alright, what else is on our reminder note? It was in our souvenirs. You look at the note. You crossed out a few things already, but you read it all again. Siffrin! Don't forget to get everyone. Odell is probably in the shop getting supplies. The shop is the building with a bunch of barrels around it. I saw Bonnie go to the east. They're probably near the veggie fields. Just go east, then south. And Isabel must be at the favor tree. I'm gonna keep reading that as flavor. Favor tree to the west. Give him some time though. I think he has a lot to ask for. Before you go talk to him, you could walk around Dormant? I'm sure people will be happy to talk. There's a little girl with a pigtail slightly north. I think she'll really like to talk to you about battles. Don't be afraid to talk to anyone at the village. And, well, also you should see the Change God statue. I've done all this. Let's meet at the clock tower. Just jump over the bridge. Yours, On the bottom of the paper, a crafted drawing animated back and forth is some kind of thick, low line. What is it? You should ask him. Alright, we need to find the one with the barrels. He's the shop. That is the shop. And there is our friend. Odell is here, looking at what the shop has to offer. Odell. Oh, Saffron. You look rested. Glad to see you're laid back on this day before the end of the world. Anyways, how can I help you? Question. We're fighting the king tomorrow. Oh, fuck our sleepover. A sleepover? Oh, you guys really are kids. Hey, we can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nevertheless, I'll be here. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I better get the whole bed to myself. Myra and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Maribel and Bonnie? So, who will sleep on the ground? You or Isabel? Yeah, I think me and Isabel will share. Fascinating. Anyway, hey, I don't want to sleep on the floor. I got a bad back. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all. Yes, you already planned to meet up at the clock tower. So, was there a need for you to let everyone know? You could have just met everyone at the clock tower. Oh well, not like you have anything better to do. Anything else? Question. We're fighting the king tomorrow. We are? I hope you are prepared. The king and the sadness his destruction brings. They possess the crafts capable of slowing us down, or even freezing us in time completely. So, as always, we're counting on you. It's yawning right out. We're counting on you and your speed to keep us out of trouble. Oh. So, you want me in the front again? Leading everyone if possible. You've already proven good at preventing traps and keeping us alive. So I don't see why that has to change. And as always, you can count on me to provide everyone with intel on any enemies we encounter. Everyone except the Boniface will be on battle duty, but I might ask Boniface to do something as well. It might be good for everyone to give the kids something to do. Boring tactics talk, I know. I'll shut up and buy items for a journey to the top of the house. Oh, have you found it? Is your field research tactics? Oh, Jumps. Are you still trying to figure out what I am researching? No, my field research isn't tactics. Isabel actually proposed that one last week. Late one. Oh, give it up already. None of you will ever figure out what I am studying. Germs. Jerry hinted it to us. It will stay a secret forever. What will you do after? After tomorrow, if we survive? I wish I had your confidence. Maybe I'll just go back home to Kablu. I haven't seen my country in many years. Before I met Maribel and Isabella, my, why am I saying that name like that? My main goal was to travel to Valgard, and see many different places, sights, and gulches. I've already accomplished this by traveling with Maribel. So, was it all for your research? Yes. Your research into travelodicy, sightsology, culturesology. I'm gonna say culturesology. Culturesology isn't a field of research, Stefan. But it is the field of research you spent your life trying to create. Stop inventing a backstory for me. What about you? What would you do? If we beat the king, that is. Will you go back to your country, maybe? What will you do? Come up with my own field research. No. Nah, nothing. Okay. I'll see you at the clock tower later then. You've talked to old Dale. You cross out her name from the reminder name. Old Baldy Book. It's the downside of screaming so late at night. After long days, you're just so tired and you're just yawning. I'm just gonna yawn, as usual. I know a lot of you are used to it. It's fine. It's fine. It's a part of the charm of the stream. Hey, where am I going? Hello, sir. Blind one. Oh, is someone there? Yeah, hello. Ah, hello there. Oh, I don't recognize your voice. Are you perhaps one of the saviors? Ah, I knew it. I knew it. It's very nice to meet you. I've met another one of you earlier. They smell like a little kid by the name of Bonnie. Was it? If you're looking for them, I heard them go past the bridge just south of here a little while ago. They were looking for a veggie field, talking about the veggie field, and went back to look at my veggie field. They said my veggie field looked really shiny and delicious, so I would die for them now. Perhaps I shouldn't make such jokes considering they might actually die soon because of the king's curse. Alright, let's go get Bonnie. There they are. Bonnie is here, looking mostly at the field. Bonnie? Hey, Fram. Oh boy. What do you want? Clock tower sleepover? A sleepover? That's pretty dumb. Was it your idea? Hey. Myra's actually. Oh. Then that's a great idea. Why didn't you come up with it? Stairs. You do not know how to deal with Bonnie anymore. Worrying about tomorrow? No. Not even a little. Wait. That's a lie. Your sister will be okay, you know. Don't you talk about my sister. And anyway, I don't need to worry about her. It's not like she's going to move from her spot. Bonnie's sister is in Bambroach, a coastal village hundreds of kilometers from here. A few months ago, the king froze the whole village in time. Unless you manage to beat the king tomorrow, Bonnie's sister will never move again. What will you do after? If we beat the king, I'll go and see my sister in Bambroach. Duh. And then when? Then what? And 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 then I'd hug her. And then I'll tell her I'm really tired. Tried what? And then you won't be here anyway, so you won't be able to ask me stupid questions, you crab. What about you anyways? What will you do? What will we do? I'll go to space. Space sounds lame. I bet you can't go there anyway. I totally can. Wait, a really? It's a secret. Wink. That's why I don't like you, Sifrin. Well, I don't like you anyways, Bonnie. Huh. She had talked out. You talked to Bonnie. You crossed out Bonnie's name from the reminder. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so we need to find one more name. We need to find one more person. My mute button is also connected to the menu button. Alright, we need to find one more person. And then we're good. We're good to go. This is the favorite tree. There's nothing for you to do here right now. Other than talk to this person. Isabu is here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Izza? Sir? Izza! Sir! Izza! Sir! Izza! Okay, that's it. I'm ending this bit. No. That's how it has to be, Sifrin. Anyways, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Yeah, it is. Huh. Glad you agree. One can say it's a pretty tremendous tree. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You both laugh. That is my level of humor right there, just encapsulated. Laughing inappropriately, unpreposterously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. That was funny. I'm gonna go so soon, so you can do your thing with the tree. But do you want to talk before I go? Clock tower, sleepover. Huh. A sleepover? Crab, yeah. Doesn't the clock tower have only 3 beds though? I'm guessing Bonbon and Myra will share, and Madame will take her own, which means we'll share beds again, Sif. I got dibs on the left side. Sure. Yay! But please try not to hog the covers this time. It's getting cold at night. What's up with the big tree? Oh, you don't know about the favorite tree? Well, it's just a random big tree. But when you're a believer in the House of Change, the biggest tree in a certain place is called the favorite tree. It's it's the tree with the most power. So you can ask it things as a favor. Like, please help me pass my Defender exams.
which is like a totally random example.
Wasn't Isabel a defender?
Did you ask the mythical tree to help you pass your exams? And I passed with flying colors. Thank you very much. Well, I did study very hard, so it's not like the tree did much. But even a little bit helps. You should ask the tree for a favor too.
It's a big day tomorrow. What do we do after?
After we beat the king? Oh wow, Sif. So confident. So cool. I think I'll return home to Jovin.
I don't no the new lore is doesn't know the name of their city. That's exactly why I pronounced it that way. I don't have anything else planned.
I wonder how Jovin is doing. When we left it, it was still standing, moving, but I think the king's curse may have caught up to it.
So then,
will you take your job back? No, being defender has kind of lost its shine. I always admired the defenders, you know? It's all about protecting your neighborhood, your city, helping them out with whatever they need. Be it getting a cat from the tree or help an old man with his bag. But when Myra came to asking for help after Dormont House had fallen, I was ready to help for all of Jovin's defenders to help. And you know what they said? Nah. And I couldn't tell that they said that because they were scared. The worst defenders see is like a robbery maybe. So suddenly helping to save Vanguard was too much for them. But not helping because you're scared, I just couldn't accept that. That's not to say. So I quit, and I will be back. What is something else? Maybe it's time for me to do something brand new, like baking, or posting videos on TikTok of me cutting logs. I got a secret. I've always wanted to buy a clothes designer, so maybe I could just take an apprenticeship somewhere.
I mean, that's a good idea. You never knew.
That sounds great, Izza. I knew you'd approve. What about you, Sif? What will you do when you beat the king? Start a comedy club? Wait, really? Are you serious? Nah. Oh, that would be cool. Okay, I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later.
You talk to Isabel. You cross Isabel from your reminder's note. Time to go to the favorite tree. Alright guys, before we go to the favorite tree, let's go to our first break for the night. I'll be back 3 minutes, don't go anywhere, and we will continue our playthrough of In Stars and Time. Be back 3 minutes, don't go anywhere. And we're there. Alright, let's get into finding out what Sif is all about. Let's find out what this tree's all. And get more of this In Stars and Time. Give me that tree. Oh, this is Interesting, team. The favorite tree looms above you. You slowly walk closer to the trunk of the tree where you can see some leaves you can grab. You need a leaf to ask the favorite tree for something, after all. You look around for a leaf you like and think, asking for a favor from the higher power, like a big tree, sounds pretty close to a wish. A wish. A wish. The favor tree seems to be popular among people in Vanguard lately. You think that if people come to make a wish, they'll probably wish for Vanguard to be safe. You don't really need to add to another wish like that to the pile. The trees are probably already on it. But you feel bad wishing for something big and taking it away from everyone else's wish. Something small then. Something simple. Something nice. Drugs. Okay, you have a few ideas, but you can only choose one. You wish to visit more places with Maribel. To wear clothes has made. To go with old to see her country. To be here when Bond reunites with us. I want to wear some clothes. You didn't expect to have so much fun traveling with Iz. You often joke together, but you never really talk about real important. You're glad he's told you about his dream to become a clothes designer. It suits him. To talk to him and watch him as he crafts clothes for you to wear. Seeing his smile as you wear something he crafted himself. It would make you happy. You want to stay with them. A wish in mind. You look at the leaf in your chosen and the leaf you've chosen and wish. Your breath. You breathe your wish into the leaf. Repeat it 3 times. And fold the leaf float, keeping your wish safe. And then hurled it fast and quick into the tree's trunk. Well done. Gently you let the leaf flow and walk back to the top. You have a sleepover to go to after all. Sleepover time! The clock tower to the east of town, past the broken bridge, huh? It may be time for you to head out there. Let's get cooking, going on adventure, going to kick the king's butt, and we're going to win this time. Everybody knows how we do it here at Vanguard. This is the way to the clock tower. You did all you needed to do, so you can join everyone at the clock tower. Oh damn, we could have jumped that whole time? It's getting dark. Too dark. A lantern. Someone's probably put it here. Make sure you don't get lost. Another lantern. Oh shit. I've done so many voices now. I don't know what we did for her. Stefan, you're here.
We were waiting for you?
Let's go inside. I'm so hungry. You're pretty hungry yourself. Oh boy, howdy, I brought back a bunch of food. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I've lost control of the plot. Oh, damn.
Huh. Phew, Bonbon. That was delicious.
You keep getting better at cooking, Bonnie. Those samosas are delicious. Oh, really? It wasn't that bad. You liked it? I mean, of course it was delicious. I'm a master cooker, you know. A chef. I'm a chef cooker. That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. No, meal, Bonnie. We'll all sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow.
It was almost like too much, to be honest. I don't think I could move.
Was it too much? You could have eaten more.
Oh, Sif, you still hungry?
Friend, you ate a lot, huh? You like my cooking a lot, huh? Here, have some more food since you're so hungry and like my cooking so much. Bonnie gives you one parasol. Jump. How could you still eat? How could such a small body eat so that much?
I'm a growing kid.
A growing kid that drinks alcohol?
You're older than most of the people here.
You wink. You wink. Everybody? Can I say something?
What's up, Maria?
We've all been traveling together for a while now. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you, traveling through Volgrand to get the orbs needed to open the house gates again, there was no way I could have done this alone. I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow, we'll go and fight the king. He's totally gonna kill us. Like, he's super powerful and he has like magic shit. Someone who has thrown Volgard into stillness and silence. Someone who has now frozen almost all of Volgard in time. I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen to any of you. But if you don't want to come, if you want to go back home, I would. Kinda late for that, the Maribel, isn't it? I know.
By that, Madame, oh, well, means that, like, we're with you.
Of course I do. We've come this far, after all.
Did you really think we're gonna leave you behind? Let you go alone? Oh, that's crazy.
Hoo-wee! We'll follow you, Belly. We'll help. Don't you worry a thing.
Yeah, we'll stay with you, Mary.
You'd never let her go alone, after all. Oh, thank you. Group hug, except that those two. Isa and Bonnie hug Maribel tightly, while you and Odd stand a bit apart, like always. This is when the audience at the theater would say, "Oh, good. It's so adorable. Let's go to bed.
We have a big day tomorrow."
Indeed. Then good night, everyone. Hoo-wee! Good night. I think I've nailed all the voices. I don't know if they're coming through, but I think I've nailed it. This is probably the best cast I've ever put together. I'm just proud of myself. I'm just really proud of myself.
Seth? Hey, Seth. Sephrin? Sepharuni!
Izza's whispering your name. Turn around and listen.
Oh! Sorry to wake you up. I just have to tell you something. Is that like, okay?
He dares interrupt your beauty sleep? He knows you value your sleep, so this must be important. You nod.
Okay. 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 Then I shall tell you the thing. I should tell you the thing. The thing I woke you up to tell you. Okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that I don't have anything to tell you right now. But I will when we beat the king tomorrow. Okay? That's so ominous, Sizza. It's not meant to be. Oh man, this is embarrassing. I just don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you. And we wouldn't want that, right? So, yeah. I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay?
What could he want to tell you? It seems important to him. So the only thing you could say is,
okay. Okay.
wait, some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabel. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep.
You close your mouth, housemaiden. You're gonna wake up Madame Molly.
I'm already up. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want to know what will happen if I stand up. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, madame.
So sorry. Shit got wild right there.
Good night, Sif.
Okay. You feel safe surrounded by all your friends. You fall asleep. I think we have a little romance brewing. Oh, this doesn't look nice. The house's gate. You look up at it.
The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. So scary.
It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put you on. This whole adventure, this whole journey, after all this time, I can finally open it. Ooh, I have my oar right here.
Let's go for it then.
That was the wrong voice. Oh, I'm so terrible. There was 5 orbs and 5 of us. I feel like this is all coming together. We were inside the house of pain. King, here we come for you, dog. Oh. Oh. Up ahead, that's a sadness. A sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with him. Okay, everybody. Let's,
Hey now. Don't get overwhelmed now.
Come on. We've seen a ton of those things already. Whoo-wee, don't worry, Bailey. We can take care of them, no problem. Okay, but Maribel seems overwhelmed. Maybe talking would make her feel better. Something to distract her. Something like,
Oh my, should we go over strategy again?
"Don't tease me, Sifrin." But yes, I would like that. So to start with, Sifrin should.
You're about to enter a battle. Here are some basic stats about you and your party members to remember. You, scissors types, weak to rock. Fast, can make everyone faster. Maribel, scissors paper type, weak to rock. Heals, can boost friends' attack. Isa, rock type, weak to paper. Hits hard, can boost friends' defense. Odd, paper type, weak to scissors. Can use craft spells of any type. Slow, can make enemies slower. Bonnie, helps out randomly in battles, but most importantly, snack duty.
I hate this.
Sorry, Bonbon. The sadnesses in here are too powerful for your tiny little arms. You can help out sometimes, as long as you make sure to keep your distance. We know that's boring, so that's why we also made you in charge of snacks. It's a super duper very important job, you know. The super duper importantness.
Don't patronize the kid.
Yeah, don't patronize me. All good.
All good. He smiled. Oh, Sadness is so happy to see us.
Monster time!
Shit. So the whole game is rock, paper, scissors. That's the combat. Interesting. That's the Sadness. Whew. Okay. Don't worry. You focus on healing. Big guy over there, he can hit things. And you, Sifrin, keep the puns and one-liners to a minimum, please. Okay. Rude. We should examine the Sadness first to know what we're up against.
So it's your job, madame?
Yes. Please slow down, everyone, and let me attack first for once. When it's my turn, I'll examine the enemy by using a craft skill. Okay, so craft skill,
Examine
the enemy. Remnants of the people that were defeated by the king. The grief and sadness is all that remains. They cannot tear a friend from fall anymore. Defeating them is all we do. Every sadness has a different resonance and weakness. Maybe there is a way to figure it out from their appearance. They look kind of watery. Ooh, we need to do certain hand signs when we craft skills. So maybe we should look. Check. I think I'm gonna turn that over. One no. Sifrin, what do you think? If you look at its hand, it's a scissor sign. Hoo-wee, yeah, it's doing the scissor sign. Indeed, it is. And so, if this enemy is scissors type, what is the best type of attacks we can do against it, Saffron?
rock.
Ooh, yeah! Rock beats scissors! Exactly. Thankfully, even after examining this enemy, it is still my turn.
And thankfully, you can use all three types to craft.
Oh, yes. I am still paper type though, so hopefully this scissor sadness doesn't attack me. Let's go and attack it now. Whap! Oh, scissor! No, rock type. Deals rock damage to one enemy 2 turns. Smash!
All right. Great hit, madame.
Ooh, what's that symbol that's appearing on the right after you attacked it again? I know you said it before, but I forgot. Ah, good eyes, Boniface. Don't worry about it right now. Just remember, it's there for later. Let's finish beating up this sadness, shall we?
No. Let's kick the crap out of this sadness.
Let's just take this sadness, ball it up in a little ball, take turns just tumbling it, and kick the crap out of it. That's how you deal with sadness.
Just violence. Or rock, paper, scissors.
No need to slow down anymore. It's our turn to attack whenever our attack gauge goes up, right? Whew, that gauge is filled up automatically when there's no one doing anything. Precisely. Let's defeat this sadness now. Oh shit. Now we can attack. Too clever by half. Turn it up. Or we can attack. But the wait, those are scissors. So we want to go turn it up. Give your turn to a friend, boosting their attack and
yes.
give it to it. You give away your turn. Go boom. And then they could come in with attacking. You attack. Bam. Maribel's time. And then she goes in for the artsy silent burst. No, the jolly roundabout. Deal scissor damage to one enemy 2 turns. Wait, 2 turn sploosh? Pretty buffy friend. Boost all friends. Attack 3 turns. Sploosh? Oh, we don't need to do that. Let's just attack it. And then let's just go in for the kill. Yahoo! We did it!
That was easy, wasn't it?
It was! Just look at the enemy's hands to find out their type and attack accordingly. Nice. That's actually really... It was kind of like a really intuitive setup for combat. Honestly, it's really like, because of that intuitiveness where you gotta be... a lot of people are familiar with rock, paper, scissors. So seeing those symbols and kind of being able to navigate that, even if you don't really understand turn-based role-playing games or party-based role-playing games, knowing something so familiar like rock, paper, scissors really helps with that combat speed and like engaging with it. So that's actually really nice. We did it! Huh.
See, Myra? It wasn't so that bad.
Who going through the house would be a piece of cake.
You smile and take a leap.
Follow me, children. Oh, more sadness. We'll have to finish them off if we want to proceed. Or we could just run and make sure they don't touch us. Could we keep talking about strategies for a bit? Maybe?
I like a refresher too.
Yes. Alright. Let's keep fighting then.
We'll enter battle if those sadness touch you. Sefrin, so get ready.
Oh no, it's coming after us. No, oh goodness gracious. Oh boy. Can't leave yet. It's tutorial time. Oh, okay. We did good then. Ooh, is this a rock power? Alright. What is this one type? Cyprian? A rock type? Correct.
Yay! Yeah, Sif, you did it, Sif.
Okay. Whew. And if it's a rock type, it is weak too. paper? Correct again. Sifrin, you're so talented. You know so many things. Congrats, Stefan. Oh. Alright, we went over the attacks and types. So let's talk about craft skills. Compared to normal attacks, craft skills are more powerful or may allow us to heal or buff ourselves. Enemies won't be shy about using craft skills, so we shouldn't either. But using a craft skill means it'll go into a cooldown. After using one, we won't be able to execute the same skill for a few turns. Ah, that's what that means. It's usually fine, but it might be dangerous with healing skills. I'll try to make sure to use my healing skills carefully, so not to run out at the most dangerous time.
Huh. But even if that happens, there's items to recharge their cooldown skills, and there might even be skills and equipment out there to help.
And that is true. In the meantime, let's attack, shall we? Feel free to try things out. Alright, we're gonna... No! Gosh! Okay, it's rock type, so scissor type. The scissor type is probably a bad idea. I want to probably do... Who is... Paper is... Odd. So, let's make it that time. No, turn it up. Turn it up. We'll give her our next turn. And then she can attack with paper. What? What? That was a pretty sweet ass attack. Artsy's Silent Burst deals paper damage to all enemies. We did it! But really, what are those symbols that appeared when you did rock, paper, scissors attack? You'll see. You breathe in and out. 100 XP.
Alright, let's go get that other one. Oh, we're gonna kill you!
Alright, so this is probably gonna be paper? Yeah. Alright, what is this type? Let's see. Do you know this?
Isabu?
Huh?
Not me? Oh, well, it's a paper type, madame. And so it means it's weak to scissors. Sif's type.
And Maribel?
And Maribel's, of course.
And I have scissor skills at my disposal as well.
Yes, madame, I knew that.
Uh-huh. Since it's weak to scissors, I think you should use scissors attack a bone. Great idea, Boniface. I wonder what would happen if we use the same type to craft skills. Use the same type of craft skills multiple times in a row? Hehe. Oh, okay. So,
Scissors! Whap! Scissors! Whap! Feels like you guys are on a roll with those scissors attacks. I don't have any scissors attacks. So how about I give my turn away to someone who does? Which is, we've established earlier, literally everyone but me, I guess.
ha ha! That's what you get for being a rock type.
Hey everybody, I'm being bullied by a preteen. Please advise.
You'll get over it. But great idea is to make sure we keep using the same type right after one of each other. Use a skill of yours to give your turn away, or you can guard if you want.
My cool, your turn. Craft skill?
I'm not saying that.
But I am. Your turn.
And then she could craft
A scissors 3.
Okay, so next let's
Whoa, Madame.
the sadness is about to attack Laden. Is gut in front of her.
Whap.
Is
I'll see you all in a minute. Here's a bear. Is abuse is KO'd.
are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Don't you need someone to be PO'd for your tutorial anyways?
Very true. Let's keep this tutorial going then. Thank you for playing along.
No, no problem, man. I'll just stay right here then.
Woo! Stop the talking. You're KO'd and KO people can't talk, dummy.
Okay.
Is it really okay? Anyways, when someone's health points or HP go down to 0, they'll be out cold and won't be able to fight anymore. There's multiple ways to wake them up, like using crafted water, or if Maribel knew a craft skill to revive him. But how about if we make this interesting with... Oh, I remember those scissor symbols are for.
If we do a combo
And have 5 of the same symbol, we could do a
jackpot skill.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Exactly, bony face. And see, we already have a combo of 3 right there. When we get 5 of the same symbols, whether rock, paper, or scissors, we'll be able to use a jackpot skill. Only rock, paper, and scissors that count for the jackpot, by the way. We should be careful with how we use these skills, but we can use any other type of skill or item without breaking the combo.
Yay, a combo will save me. Please do a combo.
You heard the man. Let's add 2 more scissor symbols to our lineup, shall we? What if we screw this up?
And we do. I like to do a lot.
I want to have 2. Oh! Bonnie whacks him.
He did nothing. You did nothing, Bon.
Now get ready.
Combo!
Everyone unleashes scissors attacks. Yahoo! We won!
And I'm not out cold anymore.
Every time we manage to use a jackpot skill, anyone who is out cold is revived, and we'll all get healed a little bit as well. We should try to do combos as often as we can.
That's cool and all, but what if you won without doing that jackpot skill? Would you still have to leave me out there?
No, of course not. We have some items. We could have revived you. We'll always revive anyone who is KO'd after the battle. Can't make unconscious people run around, can we? Are you really this upset that we left you alone for 2 minutes?
Nah, not really. I'm just doing my part. Plus, the floor was nice and refreshing.
Oh, that's sad. It is. But you're not supposed to say it out loud, Bonyface.
Hi.
And that's the end of our little refresh. All good, Maribel? Yes. Thank you very much. You think you got everything too? Damn right I did. You breathe in and out. 100 XP received. Sorry for not paying attention, Isabella.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm all good. Anything for the tutorial.
Let's get going then. Whee!
Oh, nope. Oh, let's go north. All right. Ouchie!
Did you just
No.
Run into the door?
No, I didn't. You imagined it.
Oh no, I didn't think it'd be locked. The king is scared of us, right?
He has to be, since he's putting locked doors in our way.
Hopefully the key won't be hard to find.
Let's look around.
Looking at the door, you notice a symbol over the keyhole. It looks like a circle inside of a circle inside of a circle.
Triple circles. A storage room. Let's look around.
I see a few tonics on the table. Make sure to pick them up and give them to Bonnie before we leave.
Check that closet too. There might be some cool stuff in there.
You should check those out. You look out at the table. You found a ginger juice. You found a pepper juice. You found a thyme juice. Someone just took the bottle from you. Dilly said I'm on spices duty.
Still, that's a lot of spices you found there.
Oh! I know this one. Pepper raises your attack. Ginger raises your defense, and thyme makes you faster. Because spices don't make people angry, ginger make you not sick, and thyme, well, I don't actually know why thyme makes you faster. Me either. Obviously, it's time. Time does it. You look at the table. You found crafted water. Someone just took the bottle from you. Dilly said I'm on water duty. This is crafted water. If someone gets knocked out during battle, just a drop of it will be enough to wake them up, right? Someone at school told me it was just coconut water. Wait, is it?
Oh, I hope not.
You open the closet. It's full of boxes and papers. And
a pendant shaped like a bear. You got a bird pendant.
Well, that closet was useless.
But pretty pendant, though.
And the pendant healed me when I am hurt. Maybe it can. You don't know. You look at the pendant closely.
It's just a pendant shaped like a bell. But you like it. So you put it in your pocket along with your souvenirs.
Tonics and useful items are usually viable, but you might not be able to get some useful and interesting things if you check everything in the room.
It's a barrel full of various nuts. A stool. Pillar. Super duper tonic.
Oh, super tonics are for everyone to share. You know, I always wonder why there's more powerful than regular sour tonics when they're just same size. They're just that concentrated.
I tried drinking a full super sour tonic once.
And what happened?
I couldn't taste anything for like 4 weeks.
You gave them all to them.
You'll learn fast, friend.
Be careful with those items, Bonyface. Got them well. Be ready to throw those at us if we need them during battle. It'll probably be safer than making all of us carry some.
But, like, Sif found those? You don't trust Sif to keep them items safe?
The person who, a few weeks ago, mixed up all the items we had to make a so-called super potion? No, I do not trust Saffron with those items.
Good point.
You cutely bat your eyes. The tonics are good to keep your HP up so you don't have to get knocked out in battle. They're super sour. But the sourness is sure to make you more awake if you're ready for anything.
Oy. I don't know about that.
I'm not usually a fan of that sour stuff. Alright, let's go in this way. We got a key to find.
Ooh, there's something sparkling there.
I mean, obviously, let's look at it. What's the sparkling thing?
Oh, it's a key.
Could it be a key to open the door?
Probably, right? You pick it up. You found the circle.
Does it mean something? What's up with the circles? The design in the keychain, you mean? It's one of the symbols of the House of Change belief. It's to show us that we're all a part of something bigger. The first circle is inside the bigger circle, which is also inside the bigger circle.
It's also a part of the House Maiden's uniform.
Oh, like Bailey's brooch. Yes. This is how I decided to wear it. But you could wear it however you want. As a necklace, a design on your clothes, or not at all. Breaking tradition is also part of the change belief. And the teardrops on your brooch. Pretty. Goes ding 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 when I walk.
Don't you love it when those things go ding ding when you walk?
I sure do.
Let's go.
It's fine. You put the key in your pocket. A statue of the Change God. It's been destroyed. Oh, shoot. Nothing's about to go our way. We insert the key into the keyhole.
All right. Let's go.
You take a step forward when suddenly... Frozen in time. Is there something wrong, Sifrin? Huh?
Did you see that light?
A light? Here, you should take a look at this.
Something's wrong, Sif?
You point towards the light. So they can't see it. Reaching out, you touched the light. Everyone was healed. You can save your progress by touching
The star.
Save your progress? Yes. You close your eyes. You scroll all the way to save 6 and save. Well, that seemed useful. You smile and turn towards everyone. Ooh! What's that about?
Received a good omen.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's great news. What was... Don't know, don't care. Let's please get going, you know. Let's go kill the... Wait!
Oh, what? What is it?
Sorry for screaming. Sorry. 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 I don't know if this is relevant, but I need to go to the bathroom. Also I recognize this corridor. Oh? I recognize it. The head housemaiden of the house used to warn us about it. I think it's called
The Death Corridor. Oh, that sounds bad.
So, the house is supposed to be safe building, but with the king here, some traps might be activated. Is this what you mean?
Traps?
Traps.
A job for me, then.
It is your job.
Protect us, Trap Master.
Not the first time you've had to rescue Maribel. Time to look around. Looking for traps, traps. This is a broken pillar. Nothing here. This is a pillar. Nothing here. Pillar. Nothing here. Trying to find something, anything, nothing there. That looks suspicious. Broken pillar. You look around, trying to find something, anything. Did you find anything? There's something. Yep. A whole lot of nothing. This is a pillar. Nothing there. Nothing? Well, you can't find any switches or traps, so... Are we safe? We're not safe. Are we? This is a death corridor. The older housemaidings kept saying people died there. So there must be a trap. Something weight sensitive or something. Or maybe it's time sensitive. Like if we spent too long here. Oh, come on. There's nothing weird in here. But there must be!
Myra?
Belly, don't worry about it. Friend isn't good at many things, but they know their stuff about traps. Hey. Alright. If we can trust the one who's supposed to lead us this early, there won't bode well for us later. But we're not dead yet, are we? Well, that's true. We have been in this room for a while, and Sifrin has been walking everywhere. So if it wasn't weight sensitive, something would have killed us by now.
Exactly. It's all fine.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I believe you. Sorry for worrying. I'm a little on edge. We're good, Myra. See? Oh god. The setup. Everything is fine. As you live through the novel experience of having your body crushed by a giant rock, you feel a tug on your stomach. And you die. Start again. I have a feeling we were supposed to die. Huh? Friend! Sifrin? Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face off against the king. Oh, you're still half asleep, aren't you? You just look at her. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? Huh. Hold on. Did you just die? You did, you think. You must have. You were in the house and then a big rock fell. And now you're in the meadow, back in Dormont. And what Maribel just said to you, waking you up, that was very familiar. But the trap. The trap! You idiot. You stupid fool. Your job is to take care of the traps, and you got taken out by one immediately. You didn't even see a glimpse of the king. And it's your job, stupid. Your job to see ahead, to take care of the traps. You couldn't even do your job. And now you're dead. Dead! Because you did a sloppy, awful, terrible job! And you died. You died. You felt your body being crushed. And now, you're laying on the grass, alive. And your skin itches, and your stomach hurts, and you died! You put your hands over your mouth and scream, "Stars! You're so stupid and useless and dumb! Yog!" I didn't want to yell and scream. It is almost midnight where I am, so that'd be I'm already loud enough. Okay, you're over it now. You take a deep breath in and out. Phew. You put your shaking hands behind your back, pressing them hard between your end the graph. Okay, you died. That's one thing. And now you are alive, and not a creep. That's another thing. And it apparently the day before, back where Maribel woke you from your nap. That's the third thing. You went back in time. Okay, that's normal. Totally normal. Totally 100% completely normal. Oh well. At least you were in the lead, as always. Judging by where you were when you died, you're probably the only one who got hit. The only one that, in a way, you're really glad you're forced to take the lead every time you get everywhere else, get somewhere dangerous, but you're back. Back to the day you went to before the house. And now we're back from outer space. How and why? And can you make sure not to die this time? Back to work, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You gotta keep memory of looping. You'll always remember this. Memories are a type of item you can equip. Each memory is particular to one character and gives them special abilities. For example, the memory you just got can only be equipped by you. When memory of looping is equipped, it'll boost your max HP by 5 per loop. You can equip memories by opening your menu and going to the equip section. What is that voice you've been hearing this whole time? And now we're back to equip Persephone. We're going to equip this memory to of self. Memory loopy doops. Boop boop doop boop doo and doop boo. And we party on and we're going to town. It's outer space. Something looks suspicious about this place. Sifrin, you're up. Oops, you don't know how to act right now. You've seen this once before, so you should maybe act the same. Figure something out, quick. Quick! Hey again, Mario. Still half asleep, huh? How was your nap? Okay, take 2. Say something. Make normal words come out of your mouth. Smart and normal words. Go! Yes, that is correct. I was napping. I was taking nap time. I know that. I was there. Oh, Star. Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it a special something. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Suddenly you remember where this conversation is heading. This is the moment in the conversation where you made Mirabelle upset. Can you change it? Can you change fate? Oh, a possibility is only one way to find out. Something like, that sounds like an amazing idea, Myra. Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it could be fun, then great. I can't wait. This would be a delight. I'm smiling just thinking about it. Mission complete. So you can change things. This was a small change, but if your fate isn't set in stone, then... So could you let everyone know? I would really appreciate it. Sure. Okay, let me think. Madame... O'Daly. Madame O'Daly will be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east, and Isabel is at the favorite tree to wish We're staying in the clock tower at the east of the fountain, right past the broken bridge. You could also tell everyone to meet up there later. That is a lot of names and places. Will you remember? You think so, yes. I always remember things. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note, everyone's location, just in case you forget. We got the note, put it in our pocket. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come back and talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. And just like that, okay, that was slightly different from what you remember, but still. So, it seems you really are repeating the same day, with small differences. And Maribel doesn't seem to be aware of it. Are you the only one repeating today? What should you do?
What should we do indeed?
Oh, so I was like, I'm fully ready. Fully 100% ready to just repeat the whole entire beginning. You should come to the favorite tree when you have a second. Stardust. What? I guess we'll go to the favorite tree. We'll go talk to the favorite tree. We'll talk to you later. We'll go talk to the tree. The favorite tree. You should talk to Izza. We'll talk to you first. Izza's here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Hey, Izza!
Hey, Sif, are you still half asleep? You should stop taking forever naps, Sif. Naps give you cotton brain. Anyways, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree so...
Wait, you remember this? Yeah, oh, it's darked out too. I noticed that the first time we were doing the conversation with Maribel, that the selection that we had picked was already selected. So it is still remembering things that we had done before.
Yeah, it is. Glad you agree.
One can say it's a pretty tremendous tree.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
You both laugh, laughing up. Spurly. He raises his hand towards your shoulder, but stops, and brings it to his side. Didn't he do this before? What a weird gesture. That was funny.
Anyway, the tree feels weird somehow. Or maybe it's just me.
What? The tree feels weird?
Yeah, like, it feels weird. But not mean. Like, if a lion came towards you and offered you some candy, that'd be weird, right? That kind of weird.
What? Sure.
You always get me, Sif.
The tree feels weird. Maybe you should go take a look at it.
I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go?
You don't need to talk to your abilities about things you don't need to talk to your allies about things you've already talked about. But the option is still here, just in case you need a refresher. Oh, but we should do the sleepover question. Because we don't want...
Huh? A sleepover? Crap, yeah. Doesn't the clock tower only have 3 beds though? I'm guessing Bonbon and Myra will share, and Madame Otto Odila will take her own, which means we'll share beds again, Sif. I got dibs on the left side. Sure. Yay! But please try not to hog the covers this time. It's getting cold out.
Anything weird happened lately?
Yeah, the tree. I told you, something feels off. But I have other things to worry about, so who cares? Nope. Okay. I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later.
Isabel said the tree felt weird. You decide to take a look at the tree. Alright guys, before we take a look at the tree, which is funny because this is where we took our break last time, I believe. We're gonna go on our last break of the night. I'll be back 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere, and we'll get to checking out this tree because it's weird, like a lion giving you candy. All right, we're back. Cool, we're back. All right, so let's get into our final stretch of In the Stars and Times. And because it is in the first look, we only really take a look at about a couple hours. I mean, typically we only look at a game for like an hour and a half, but we're going to be taking a look for a few more minutes. We're going to see what else we're going to discover and see just a tasty taste of this game to see if it's something that might be something you're interested in. And of course, check it out because big thank you to the developers and the publisher who has provided us the game key free of charge to take a look at this game and provide it to you guys to take a look at with us and just get excited about it. So click that link, add it to your wish list or whatever. It just came out today, and just hype them up. And if you do play the game, you do purchase the game, make sure to write a review for them because those positive reviews for small indie game teams are really helpful, and it helps them get noticed and boost up their popularity and get pushed by Steam and all that kind of stuff. It's really good for them to wishlist and write reviews, so please do that. And let's get into our last bit of the night with In Stars and Time.
Let's look at this weird tree. And you heard someone telling you to come here, didn't you?
What was that voice? You walk towards the tree. The tree is so big, everything under it is dark as night. But you feel like someone is here, sitting at the foot of the tree, looking at you. Cautiously, with a hand on your dagger, you walk towards the base of the tree.
And you stab the shit out of it.
Well, you found someone, all right.
Hello, stranger.
Whoa! What have we got here? Starman. Hello, strange. No. I will work on a better voice than that. I'm sorry. I don't know why. No, that fits. That fits. Actually, I think I have something here. Yeah, here we go. A star.
My, struck speechless at the sight of me, aren't you? You're so cute, Stardust.
Stardust? Oops.
Oh, Cyprian, look at you. All lost and confused.
Wait. How do you know my name?
Why wouldn't I know? You're sick. Cyprian. No middle names, no last names. Just Cyprian. I shouldn't wonder why you look like this, then. It makes sense that you feel overwhelmed, considering this is your first meeting. and all.
Gee willikers! How did you know?
Just a little overacting for you guys.
Oh, of course I know, Stardust. I know about you. I know about your party. About the loops. About that fun silver coin you carry.
Alright, that's it.
Can you stop talking, please?
Oh, Stars, no need to yell. Let's take a deep breath in and out, okay? Breathe with me. Let's go. In.
Your head hurts, and your hands are shaking, and your heart is beating like it's about to explode. So you probably should slowly follow the astral beam. You breathe in and out.
All right. Who am I, right? Well, let's see. Let's go with Lou. Your ally Lou. Here to help you with the loops. Easy to remember, right? And for pronouns, you may address me with the royal we.
That doesn't make any sense.
Ah, yes, that's true, isn't it? Then use they them for me. I'm sure you'll think about me all the time, so we might as well know the pronouns to use.
I mean, same. Yeah, better to know one's pronouns so you can talk very clearly in your head. So you can think very clearly in your head that they're getting on your nerves. Your turn, I guess. You.
They, I know. It's in your profile. I can read, you know.
My what now?
Anyway, Stardust, I'm here to help. Ask whatever questions your little heart desires.
Yep. Full-blown headache now.
Not gonna survive this one. It's just huge.
I'm adjusting the volume for the voice changer. Just had a vamp there. Questions. You said I'm a looping?
Oh, getting right into it. I like it. Stardust. Are you sitting down?
Yes.
You better sit down. You're going to get a lot of info at once.
Lay it on me, Loop. You sit down.
So, you're stuck in a time loop. Fun, right? Which means that every time you die, you loop back. And you get to try it all over again. No matter how horribly or stupidly you die. Like, let's say, crushed by a genre. You'll always come back.
I saw that. Did you see?
Of course I saw, Stardust. How can I help you if I don't know what you're doing? Also, you've probably noticed a lot of things got reset, right? Your party members are saying the same things. All the items you got while you were in the house disappeared.
Yeah, you notice your pockets got a lot more emptier. Because I didn't pick anything up yet, right?
Stardust, you smart cookie. You got it. So you have to pick them up again. If you want. Which you probably should, since you got a long road ahead of you.
So, what about... I have to pick up the keys again, too.
Yeah. Every time. Well, until you learn.
Learn what?
Anyway, this is a lot of information, but don't worry. You'll pick up things as you go along. Oh, but your weapons and equipment won't reset though. So that's good news. Isn't it nice you get to keep your cool, powerful equipment? Especially since you, Stardust, will keep whatever experience you have, but the rest of your party won't. Compensate by having powerful weapons equipped.
Your friends won't grow and get experience like you. You guess it makes sense, since they won't remember whatever enemies you face.
Speaking of your party, you can tell them about the loops if you want. They might be able to help, and nothing is keeping you from telling them so.
Huh. Why? Why would I tell them?
Why wouldn't you? Don't you need help?
Ah, you've just learned that you can start again as many times as you want and fix your mistake. Why would I need your help? You're the one in a position to help your friends here. Why you need help? I'm the helpful one. I don't really need their help.
Right. Because you got me.
Not what you meant. What should I do now?
Let's see. Have you tried not dying?
Clever.
I don't know. Just an idea. Just go back to the house and try again. And maybe die again. Guess we'll see. Remember, no death is wasted.
Thanks. That was useless. Any advice?
Advice, yes. I have advice. Don't eat pineapples. You're allergic.
It's not really what I meant. Am I? Wait, are we allergic to pineapples?
You really are. Don't try it. Oh, you look so steamed. Okay, realize. While you're talking to your party, do you see a weird symbol appear? 2 little triangles, maybe. It might happen with some conversations you've heard before. You'll see it. You could zone out by pressing the X button. It'll make you stop listening and makes conversations go faster. No point in staying aware for conversations you've already experienced, huh? Let's try it with the next text box so you know how it works. I'm talking now, so press X. Nope, that's the wrong button, Stardust. Wrong again. You're doing it! Okay.
Yeah, that's it. You did it. Is it X on my... I'm on a PlayStation controller, so the X is completely different than what I'm being presented with.
You did it. It'll take some time for you to get used to it, but it'll save you some time for sure. You might miss what your party is saying, but who cares, right? If you make them mad, you can always look back and they'll have forgotten all about it. If you want me to stay in another way, if
If you see the double arrow icon during a conversation, press X to fast forward through it. Oh, you don't know how they did that, but their voices resonated through your head. You've heard that voice before, yes, well, in another version of today, really. So they were the voice you've been hearing, giving you advice.
See, I'm useful. I'm very useful. That's why I'm here. Helpful Loop.
That is useful, but why are you helping me?
Because I think you should be helped. I won't always have the answers, but I think having someone on your side to talk to is better than dealing with this alone. Right?
But I never asked for your help.
Tough luck, Stardust. I'll still help you out. Alright, that's all I have for you right now. But don't forget to come back to me when you feel stuck, okay? I'll be right here under this tree. Don't forget. Bye!
They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back, as you do. Loop, huh? They're a little annoying, but if you do find yourself stuck at some point, or just need someone to talk to, they might be able to help. Alright, let's get back to our adventure. Well, we got the power to fast forward, which is beautiful. Absolutely love it. Because Odeli is here. Odeli is here, looking at what the shop has to offer. Hey, Odeli? Oh, Stefan, you look rusty. Glad to see this laid back on a day before the end of a world. Anyways, how can I help you? Clock tower, a sleepover. Oh, you guys really are kids. We can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nevertheless, I'll be here. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I bet to get the bed. Who am I saying? Myra and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Maribel and Bonnie. So, who will be sleeping on the ground? You or Isa? I think me and Isa will share. A fascinating. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier, we'll meet at the clock tower, you know. Yes, you don't have to talk to everyone again. Anything else? You suppose you don't need to tell her every time. Nah, okay. I'll see you at the clock tower later. Okay, let's just go to the clock tower. If we don't need to tell everybody everything, then we just bounce. Also don't want to talk to Bonnie. Who likes Bonnie anyways? Bonnie can go do something. Saffron, you're here.
We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. I'm so hungry.
The fast forward is I'm just gonna make noises at it. Oh shit.
Stardust.
As you're about to take another samosa to munch on, you hear Luke's voice and try not to jump.
Sorry. So here again. Don't worry. You get to zone out during this entire event if you want. But there is something. You're able to zone out during most conversations you've seen at least once, yes? But some of them might be slightly different. Oh, don't stress about it. Don't worry. If it was really important, you'd stop zoning out immediately. But remember, that's just because you can zone out. Doesn't mean that the events will be exactly the same. So, to zone out and miss some small thing, or to listen to it at all, what are you doing? That's all. Bye, Stardust.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do Loop's voice every time they talk to us. Just a case. You go back to your Samoa.
Phew. Bon. That was delicious.
All right, let's just zone out.
You keep getting
You keep getting the better of the cooking.
those samosas was delicious. Really? Oh, it was almost too much, to be honest. I don't think I can move.
You don't have to. You didn't eat much this time. Your stomach feels weird. Ooh, you didn't like it. Uh-oh.
I'm just not very hungry.
But you're always hungry. Uh-oh.
I may have eaten some bread earlier.
Siffrin, how could you do this to the poor bunny face?
Look at them.
They're pouting so hard. They're about to explode. Boom! I exploded. Siffrin was destroyed on impact. A beautiful explosion, Bonnie. Siffrin, you died because of... You died because your hubris. How regrettable. Was it just me that died? Yes. You were the only casualty. That's fine. You still dramatically fall over for good measure.
No.
Ah. Good. Everyone, can I say something?
What's up, Myra?
I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow we'll go back and fight the king. And by that I mean blah, 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 blah. We'll stay with you, Myra, for as long as you can. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. I love it. Let's go to bed. Blah, 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 blah. Izza is whispering your name. You turn around and listen. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Blah, blah.
The thing I have to tell you is that I don't have anything to tell you right now. But I will when we beat the king tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah.
You're so curious, but the only thing you can say is, okay. Let's just blast through this. You think about how far you still have to go before beating the king. You fall asleep. I like they just like, oh yeah, you can, if you want, you can relive all this stuff. You can. But you're going to want to blast through it. I have a feeling we're going to go through a lot of this stuff so many more times that it is going to be your choice. Like how much of the story you're going to want to relive and stuff. If this is all about time looping, now I'd be like, if I was going to do like a full personal playthrough, I think I would be really careful with skipping everything, because as I said, sometimes the little tidbits might change. Now, like taking in that story, you might want to get those little itsy bitsy pieces, but for now we're gonna fly by the speed of our pantses. Up ahead, that's the same sadness as before. A sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with him. Okay, everybody, let's blah blah blah. Last time, she felt better after talking strategy. You could do that, or you could, save time. Let's just skip it. She'll be fine anyways, won't she? Okay.
You'll be okay, Myra.
Yes, let's go, everyone.
Monster time.
It's just, I feel almost like bad skipping over it right now, but like it might do something if I am skipping over it. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be. All right, we're gonna give it to Izza.
Attack with that rock.
Okay, does she have? She does not. So boost all friends attack 3 turns. Bloop. I didn't want to break the chain. Okay, so we're gonna craft this. We're gonna attack with rock. So that is 3 rock. Oh, we're not even gonna have time to do it. All right, it's just too weak. We won't be able to do the combo.
Combo.
We did it.
See, Myra? It wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah, going through the house will be a piece of cake. Whoa!
Suck it. A storage room. Let's look around.
I see a few tonics on the tables. Make sure to pick them up and give them to Barney before we leave.
Let's check that closet too. There might be some cool stuff in there.
Items to pick up again. Do we really need items? Oh, I am surprised to hear this from you, since you just love to pick up random things. And of course, we need those items. Tonics, juices, those items will keep our health up and are integral to our survival. We can't always count on Maribel to heal us. Don't hesitate to use tonics or items in battle if you get overwhelmed. This seems important. You decide to remember those words. It'll be bad to be beaten in battle because you forgot about the items you carry. Items schmitems. You got a memory of tonics. You'll always remember this. When memory of tonics is equipped, any tonic the researcher uses will recover more HP. You look at what's on the table. You found the ginger juice. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Open this closet full of papers and a pendant. Looks like a bear. We're skipping what everybody said, cause we don't need to hear it again. I'm sorry if you missed it. You could always rewind if you're watching the VOD. You look at what... I'm sorry. You look at what's on the table. It's crafted water. Someone just took the water from you. Woo-wee! Glass looks around. Got a super tonic, sour tonic. More glasses of things. There we go. Alright. We got all our tonics. That's the save point. Let's get this key. Pick it up. Got it. Keychain dingling shaped like circles. No time. We got it. All right. Let's see. Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone was healed. Your friend's crafted skills and experience has been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Yes. You close your eyes. Save number 6. Let's go. Key time. You insert the key in the keyhole and open the door. Like a pro. Wait. That's the room you died in because you didn't check for traps. There must be a switch or something somewhere that can't be stopped. The trap. Mystery. You didn't feel it last time, but you can feel something different in this room. Oh, there it is. I see the trap. Do. This is a normal pillar, but carefully you look around the pillar. Oh, stars. Hidden unless you're looking at the right angle. You can see a switch hidden between the rock. Stupid. Oh, wait! Zephyrin, I just remembered this room. You press the switch. Wow. That would have fell right on. Whoa! Okay, the rock fell. And not on your head this time. Woo! That is the worst place to put a rock. Woohoo. So you can change things. You can fix things. You can keep going. I'm curious, is this game? So there was this other time looping game called Ditto? I think called Ditto, where you only had so much time, like a couple of minutes, to make and there's another game called Mint. You only had so much time to get so many things done, but if you could get things done before the time runs out, they would stay, and when the time runs out, everything gets restarted to the beginning. Excuse me. So the whole idea was that you would do all these things during pre-time loop, and you would set stuff up. I'm wondering if we're gonna experience, if like in Stars in Time we're experiencing that same concept where we could like set up things, we could learn the layouts of rooms and stuff like that, and we could pre-set up and maybe even like hide things in places. I don't know. It's a really cool concept. I like time loop games because it's a challenging concept to execute properly, but when it's executed well, it's so cool. You're feeling a lot more confident about this killing a monarch business. You give a thumbs up. Job taken care of. I suppose it is. Well, that was scary. Oh, before you forget, you should ask. Any more death quarters, Myra? Death quarter? No. That's the only one, I promise. This hallway had a trap, which Saffron had activated, but I don't think there's any other one in this house. Good to know. Let's get going then. I wonder, because the memory thing, but I wonder if we're going to keep on coming to this one tower. If the whole goal is to just try to get to the king and defeat him. The gate is locked. Well, this one I expected to be locked.
Where does this bring us? Farther into the house?
Yes. This is the only way to the second floor. No wonder the king would make sure they couldn't get in. I'm telling you, the king is scared of us. Maybe he is. But in the meantime, we should find a way to open the door. You look at the gate a little bit closer. The keyhole is shaped like an egg, broken in half. Is that a nod to trans people? I hope so. Many of eggs been cracked in some people's lifetimes. Oh, sadness! No! No! Oh shit! Alright, it's scissors. It is scissored us. Attack. Yeah, let's turn it up. Yeah, smack with the big old attack there. I don't think doing a combo is worth the effort. So we're just gonna attack when we can. I feel like trying to do combos for some of these smaller enemies is just not worth it. Door's locked, keyhole shaped like an egg. So a not cracked egg? It's trans curious. A row of spears. Why the need for an armory of weapons in the first place? Does the house often get attacked? Oh, no, not at all. Well, except for right now. This is just one of the many classes the house gives. It's very popular with the young adults. In a few weeks, you can learn how to make your very own weapon.
It's not only in Dormont. Joe Vernert's house gives smithing classes too.
Yes, I am completely keeping... This is canonical now. Isa cannot pronounce the hometown. Never will. I am never going to pronounce that name correctly for his hometown, because canonically in our playthrough, he doesn't know how to say it. And he's just going to stumble over it. Somebody get to the wiki. Change it so it says that. He canonically doesn't know.
Most people put the weapons on their wall to look cool.
It does look cool. My sister took a class like this. She made a massive hammer and tried to hang it on the wall in her room. And hammer was too heavy. The wall broke. We had to share my room for weeks. How awful. A big steel thing with a stone on it, and an oven for weapons. Those things have names, but you can't remember what it is. It's a forge. And that's an anvil, Stephen.
And the stone is a sharpening stone. All right.
Also, canonically, he is like Keanu Reeves in my head. Oh yeah. That is all about it. That's Isa. That is who Isa is about. They can't pronounce their hometown's name, and they're like Keanu Reeves. Well, we wanted to be attacked. They're rock. So we need paper. We need all the paper. Holy shit, just killed us like right out? Oh man. Deals paper damage to all enemies. I don't think I have anything to do. Because it'd be rock versus rock. Yeah, let's just rock on rock. Holy cow! This thing's just like beating us. You breathe in and out. 200 XP. Well, we're alive. Oh shit, we're alive. Yes. Oh. It's you. Okay, so we have Sifrin, he, they, it's a you, weak to rock, resistant to paper, Maribel, she, her, a house maiden from the town of Dormont, blessed by the change god, weak to rock, resistant to paper and scissors, immune to freeze time. Isabel, he, him, a fighter from the city of Dormont. He quit his job as a defender to join this journey. Weak against paper, resistant to scissors. Odila, she, her, a researcher of something from Kablu. Her craft knowledge is unparallelable. Weak to scissors, resistant to rock. And Bonnie, they, them. That's just a kid who brought a kid here. Weak against cheese, resistant to veggies. I'm weak against cheese too. Can't. Doing their best. Sorry. That got me off guard. Their attack is doing their best. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't even need stats. That was enough for me. Okay, God. Oh. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Kixie. You have a good night's sleep and a good tomorrow, and I hope to see you again soon. As always. Let's try drink okay. Drink that heals 50% of friends' HP. Taste sour. You've been playing a game and totally lost track of time. What game are you playing? If you don't mind me asking. And you should probably head straight to bed, but oh right, Baron Breakfast. That one looks really fun. I'll have to look into it again. You enjoy your time though, and you hit the hay. Get some sleep. And hopefully your work time gets better soon. Let's try. Oh right, it was on sale. And you've been waiting since development? Yeah, it looks really good for like the type of game it is. Let's heal. I feel like it's a cool looking economic game. Or like business management game. Ooh, tonics. Some vials. Let's see. You got some salty broths. You give them to Bonnie for safekeeping. So far, so fun. Oh, that is great to hear. Hello, hello, Stardust. Got your hand on some salty broth, didn't you? Drinking one in battle will lower all of someone's craft cooldowns by 6. So they're very useful. Use them wisely. Bye, Stardust. Have fun. Don't get crushed by rocks. Gosh, Loop. Crack the water. Gives you some Bonnie safekeeping on. Culinary.
Is it cutlery?
Yeah, dummy. Why did you have to ask?
No, I'm asking Madame Odila. Is it cutlery you're studying? Cutlerology? This is it, right? Did I get it?
Wrong again, mister. I swear, your guessing are getting more and more erratic. Eccentric. Who makes the research all about cutlery of all things?
Some people, I'm sure.
Not me.
Oh well. I'll figure it out one day.
I'm sure you will. You're also curious, but neither Isabella or you have managed to find out what she is studying yet. Board games, a craft game for kids, a fishing game, a checkers.
Checkers! We should play team checkers again. Sif and I will kick your butts.
I think I'll pass. The last time we played, Saffron cheated the whole time and you didn't even notice.
My obliviousness makes me a wonderful teammate.
I'm really liking the relationship at the moment.
Yeah, fight me, bro.
Oh god, it's Rock again. No, it's gonna kill us. Shit. Craft. Turn it up. Send it over to your way. Attack with paper. And if I could get her to attack all, I think you get it to die. There we go. You breathe in and out. 200 of experience. Alright, so we're looking for eggs. Eggs! Oh shit. Okay, so they regenerate. There's something over there.
Oh, yeah. Some weird water.
I've heard about it from people in Dormont. They call them their tears. If you touch one, you'll be frozen in time. That's what they told me. There's a few outside the village too. Tears, huh? There might be a lot of those around the house. You know that dying of natural causes will bring you back. But what about being frozen in time? Is it different? Would it stop you from looping back? Touch it. Oh, you only live once. Touch it! Shoot, shoot! You decide to touch the tear. You point away from the tear. Hey guys, what's over there?
Huh? Are we being distracted?
Yes. You step forward and bring your hand up to the tear. As you do, you feel the weird sensation in your stomach. And a tear has frozen you in time. You see something appear before you. This is Dormont and the house. You can decide where to loop back. Oh, that is cool. Loop back to floor 1. Yes. Yeah, that is so cool. Oh, you're back. For a second, you were generally worried you weren't going to loop back and stay frozen in time forever. Being frozen in time felt like sleeping. So tears freeze you in time, and being frozen in time makes you loop back. Seems like a pretty painless way to loop back whenever you please. Interesting. Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone is healed. Your friend's craft skills and everything was, yeah, safe. Alright, guys. I want to see 1 or 2 more things, and then I think we're going to call it a night, and I'm going to go to sleep. Because this week has been long and arduous. It was a hard day, kind of, today. The kids were being crazy, didn't get a lot of sleep, and I found out old family friend passed away too soon. So I'm like really burnt out. So let's I want to see a little bit here. See, it looks like everything is the same, and we're gonna call it a night. I personally am absolutely loving this game. I think it's really fun. It has a lot of cool elements built into it, and honestly, this is a game I would live in. It's so nice. So here's the thing I'm pondering. We won't be able to play it on Wednesday because I already made an agreement to play some other games for 2 developers. Would you guys like to see this playthrough more? And when I say more, I mean all the way. We have the key. We have the key. We put it in our pocket and we kept it for ourselves. We got the key. Wait. We don't have. Yeah, we don't have a key. Reminder that the silver coin, a bear pendant. Wasn't there a key right here? Reaching out, you touch light. Everyone's healed. Wait, where's our key though? I know I just saved and I probably didn't need it again. Oh, it keeps track of how many times you loop too. Holy shit. That's the perfect place to end the night. just we fucked up bad, guys. We fucked up bad. That was funny. The switch. You forgot about it. Stupid. Your whole body hurts. Okay. No, man. That was funny. I'm sorry. That was just too good. We just blew right past it. This is what got us in the problem the first time. Alright, guys, though, this is where we're going to call it a night. This has been In Stars and Time. This was a fantastic little role-playing game. Had an immense amount of fun with it and just absolutely adored it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please check out the link and stuff popping up into the chat and all that kind of stuff. And if you're watching the VODs on YouTube, look down in the description. There should be a link to the game itself. As of November 20th, this game just came out. Really great game, fun little loop mechanics. We only scratched the surface, I feel like, and there's so much more to this game. If you guys are interested, we can continue playing. Not tonight, but we can continue playing the game a little bit more through. Maybe give it another night, maybe next week. But as of right now, I feel really good about this game, and I think it's really cool. So do check it out, add it to your wish list at minimum, and help these developers out. They're doing some awesome stuff, and they made an awesome little game. And on top of making an awesome game, they were awesome enough to provide us a Steam key free of charge. Yes, to check out this game and play it here on Twitch with you guys and show it off, get you guys hyped up. Big thank you to Insert Disc 5, and who is the developer of the game and the publisher, Armor Game Studios, for being able to provide us this game key free of charge with no strings attached. Being able to show this game off to you and meet all the characters and stuff. I think all the characters are wonderful. I just love the undertones and the upper tones and the mid-tones of this game. If we're not playing it together, honestly, I would probably play this. I'm going to probably play this on my own because this one is fantastic. I strongly think you guys are going to want to see a full playthrough though. So I'll be back on Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on twitch.tv. We'll be playing 2 indie games for 2 wonderful developers. The first game we're going to be playing on Wednesday is Isle of the Swamps. We're going to be playing a demo, Isle of the Swamps. This is a card battling game coming out of the developer Fuzzy Force. If you recognize Fuzzy Force, we've actually played one of their other games a while, like quite a few months ago. I think at the beginning of the year or so. Yeah, around June. So around my birthday time. Called Fuzz Force Spook Squad. That is when you play like the ghost hunting guy and you roll dice and you dice draft. It was a really fun game, and they have brand new game coming out called Isle of the Swamps. We're going to be playing their demo. They've asked us so kindly to do it, and I had so much fun in the past, so we're going to take a look at that. The other game that we're going to be playing on Wednesday is This Game Blows, or Leaf Blower Man. This game is out from Unbound Creations. They asked us to check it out, and we'll do a deep dive for both. We'll give them each about an hour and a half to play through, and we'll scratch the surfaces and seeing if there are also games that you should be adding to your wish list. But as of right now, please add In Stars and Time to your wish list, watch list, and all that kind of wish list, because this one is really fun. If you like team party RPGs with lots of story and love behind it, I think you're going to enjoy this game. The loop mechanics are just top notch, and I'm having a blast playing it. So we're probably going to continue a little bit of playthrough next week, but that is it for us this week. Or not this week. That is it for us tonight. I need to sleep. I need to sleep so bad. So you guys get a good night's sleep. I hope to see you guys on Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on Twitch. Always remember, keep your heart open and your rolls 20, and I will see you next time. Good night, everyone.